Joe, I think you're muted.
Apologies. Cam, how are you doing today?
Undescribable.
Oh, that's a new one. Obviously, the news coming out today about Julian missing practice and possibly missing this Sunday's game as well with a knee injury. What do you miss when you miss a guy like Julian out on the field?
His wisdom, surprisingly enough. I got to check on him, man. He's my guy. And yeah, so his presence was missed, today. And, what he brings to this team, he's more than just an unsung hero. He is, everything the Patriots represent: hard, tough, resilient, gritty. That's Julian Edelman.
Just a quick follow-up. I guess your confidence in the other guys, the depth of the receiver to step up if Julian is out and Nikhil is out this Sunday?
I think I got my plate full with focusing on me. I have all confidence in, whoever's out there, and wherever the read takes me, that's where the ball is going to go. So if it's not Julian, if it's not Bud, if it's not, whomever, I just got to be ready to rock and roll and get the ball out and, make good decisions.
Thank you.
Next question, Nick O'Malley, followed by Alan Siegel.
Hi, Cam. You guys are hitting a stretch where you've got a lot of road games coming up and had your bye week shifted a little early. What are some things that you focus on, whether it's training, nutrition, mental, to help recover and stay in good condition now that you're in the thick of the grind of the season?
Well, just practice. I think we get all that in our preparation as a team. And, Coach William does a great job in, making sure that we're well conditioned and well, hip to the things that we need to kind of focus on. But in order for us to kind of get to where we want to go, we just got to take it one game at a time. That what we're planning on doing, and we'll be good to go.
Just a quick follow-up, focusing on your nutrition and diet as it pertains to this point in the NFL calendar. Do you have a favorite Halloween candy?
Unfortunately, a lot of the candies aren't vegan because of the gelatin. But I'm a big marshmallow guy, and they make homemade marshmallows here, which are tremendous. But I'm a old school circus peanut type of candy eater. I eat Skittles. Sour Patch are vegan, surprisingly, and the strawberry or the watermelon. So yeah. So not cotton candy too. But candy as a whole in my household, with all these kids, man, they'll be set to go all the way through December.
Thank you.
Next question, Alan Siegel, followed by Mike Reese.
Thanks, Stacy. You're making me hungry with the candy talk, Cam.
Yeah.
Through your own words, you have told us that you're not happy with the way you were playing, that you want to get better, and thumbs point right at you.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you want to do well on Sunday. You want to lead the team. Something you have to fight against on Sunday is being too high, adrenaline running too far, so that you don't start pressing. You just keep calm and staying on that even keel as much as you want to do well on Sunday.
I just, for me, it's just about allowing plays to linger. And when I say that, I don't mean it, just by the bad plays. I mean it by good plays too, because, success in many ways can be the biggest distraction. I think the fact that when you have, learning curves, like I'm having now, or this team, so to speak, you can kind of really go in depth and see what the issue is. But yet, I think the thing for me is this offense is so advanced and so schematically, driven by, a specific reaction of how the defense or what the defense is doing. And I just have to, be accessible to, understanding the play caller's purpose and being able to execute at hand, whether we went over it or not. Josh does a great job with game planning and these last 2 games, it has been one after the another that is I've been more thinking more than playing and reacting, what I pride myself on doing. And he's been great throughout this process, Jed, as well as Coach Bill, you know, but I do understand that type of football play is unacceptable by no means. And I'm all about putting the team in the best situation to win. And that's what I have to do here moving forward.
Thanks, Cam.
Yes,
Next
sir.
question, Mike Reese, followed by Dan Roach.
Hey, Cam, this is a little bit of a different question relating to the jersey number 1. Warren Moon, I believe, was one of the first to wear it, but there's sort of a new generation of players now wearing it. Kyler Murray, Tua. Take me back. When did you decide? How did you decide to wear that number, and what does it mean to you to see that number gaining more popularity with quarterbacks?
I never really thought about it. It's I wouldn't say I was the first person to kind of put people on. Obviously, going back to Warren Moon, and him being such a pinnacle in trailblazing opportunities for quarterbacks like me. I made the decision because when I first went to Carolina, I wanted number 2, and number 2 represented the second son, which I am from my mom. Jimmy Clausen had number 2 at the time, and I wasn't prepared to pay the bill that was requested. So I picked another number.
Next question, Dan Roach.
Hi, Cam. I thought Sunday and Monday you were pretty, vocal about just maybe you were thinking too much and what have you. And Bill Belichick said this week that, where it starts with a guy like you to get going where you need to get going is maybe in practice. And just a thought on how your week has gone and how you've been feeling throughout the week.
It's been good. It's been good. I have to do my part. Coach Josh says it best, where we cannot put ourselves in a position where we have to reteach certain things, and especially for me, I kind of hit a point, coming off Corona, where it's just like, okay, I know this, but in essence, I don't know it good enough, or I don't know it the way I should know it because I've only saw this particular type of looks. Now as defenses start scheming you up and start realizing, this, that, and the third, you have to be able to have answers for it. And it doesn't matter how many reps we get in practice. It doesn't matter how many, examples, coach has to show me on film or what I see on film. You have to still be able to react to what their schematics of what their wrinkle is in each and every week. So given whatever the call is for us, you have to have an outlet for every single thing. And when you're behind the center and you control pretty much the whole layout of a lot of things, you have to have a clear mind and know that, okay, that last one wasn't good, the last one was great, the last one was wasn't good enough. Okay, how can we move forward? And I'm on a constant perfection or a constant journey to perfection. And yeah, having these last couple of days in practice and whether it's been dry, rainy, or whatever, my mentality has still been the same. I still want to control to make it a smoother transition, leaving the huddle. And by the time I say hut, I know exactly what I'm supposed to do, where I'm supposed to go, how I'm supposed to get there, and getting there.
Next question, Ian Steele, followed by Yanni Caracas.
Thanks, Stacy. Cam, I remember when you first signed on and you did the video with Odell Beckham and Todd Gurley, you said that the Patriots were getting a dog and a tipped-off dog.
Yeah.
Is that still there, considering that the struggles that you guys have had lately, or is it even more so? Has it gone down a little bit with the confidence? Where's that at right now?
Man, listen, I'll say this, and I've been away from, I had to go on this, I'm still on this hiatus where, I kind of blocked a lot of things off. But make no mistake about it, you know, yeah, if more than ever. Because I feel like when you're trash and when you put on performances like I did this past week, anybody can start talking to you. And from the whispers and the chirpers and the things that's, you know, but when you're doing your job and when you're good enough, like certain people, it doesn't even get to your desk. But the fact that, you're down or you may be low in confidence at that particular point in time, that you're an easy target because you're down. But when you're going, that's growth, that's maturation. And for me, and when you talk about dog, that never leaves. It's just a mentality. I live my life in that specific type of way. It was handed down to me, from coaches to my dad to, from peers and different teammates. You know what I'm saying? It never leaves. And I may take a hit, but at the end of the day, you know who you are, and that's all that matters.
Thank you, Cam.
Yes, sir.
Yanni Caracas, followed by Chair Sullivan.
Hey, Cam, you just alluded to reacting to how defenses have been playing you, but how can you and Josh go back to the success you had in week 1 against Miami, week 2 throwing the ball against Seattle, and try to recreate things you did in those game plans?
To be honest with you, it has nothing to do with Josh. It has nothing to do with Josh. It has nothing to do with Jed. It has nothing to do with, Coach Bill. Everything right now for me is just taking ownership and not pressing though, with having conversations with people. Do I do trust in my counsel from coaches, from players, from family members? When I say that and when people hear it, they mean like, oh my God, Cam's just about to start doing too much. Like, no, it's just taking pride in the little things and doing a little better. From protection slides to who's the mic to what's the line doing, go to, taking full ownership of this offense, because at the end of the day, nobody cares when you got here. They just matter, look, you're the next opponent and we're trying to win just like you're trying to win. So, that's all it's all about for me is just growth into this offense, giving everybody that type of comfort, to know that whatever play is called, that, I'm going to put them in the best situation, whether it's a chunk play, checking it down from you feel as if pre-snap, you're going to have to check the ball down, but a chunk play opens up, then that's what we got to get to.
Chair Sullivan, followed by Phil Perry.
Hey, Cam. I hope you don't mind me bringing this back up again, but as somebody who really appreciated when you explained your Sunday best and your clothing and your look and your sense of individuality and style, I heard what Jeff Garcia said and I heard your initial response on Monday. It seems to me you took a bit of a high road there. Was that intentional? Is that sincere? Do you have any more thoughts as the week went along, like in the tone of anger that seemed to be directed your way? Just any thoughts that you've had throughout the week why you seem to get judged that way?
I don't know. But I say it like this. I don't know where Jeff Garcia is from. And to be honest with you, I would be eager to kind of find out. But at the end of the day, when you play the way I played on Sunday, terrible. You open the doors. I mean, this whole week, starting on Sunday from the first quarter, was a humbling experience. Getting the tap on the shoulder was a humbling experience. From saying, "Hey, we're thinking about that." Hey, that's all humbling. I'm not used to that. So now I'm at a crossroad that says, "Hey, if you don't pick up your play, then that's going to be a permanent decision." So when that happens, you open up a whole reservoir, so to speak, of different people kind of attacking you. That some may say, but he has the right to say that. But for me, where I'm from, we take pride on being able to express ourselves in ways. It's not like I can walk in on Sunday and I probably wouldn't do it to say, "Oh my God, I'm feeling good. I look good." Da, 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 da. So I have to express myself in that type of way by the clothes that I wear. We don't have the luxury as football players to have 180 games like baseball players or 82 games like basketball players, where you see LeBron, Steph, Kyrie, and all those different guys wear different outfits left and right, So for me, like I just do what I can when I'm given an opportunity. But yeah, that's just the game inside the game. It still comes down to on the field production, which he was right. And I don't necessarily know what he said. I knew kind of the gist of what he said, and that part I do believe was right. But I'm not gonna wear two different outfits to no game now. It is what it is. So I think that was kind of humorous in itself, and he knows that. And I don't know how, or like I said, the tone of what it is, but it was duly noted. It was duly something that I plan on putting on, my shoulders to be better and do better. And obviously, you know what I'm saying? I just have to, carry my weight. So, the fact that it was said, that's fine. I'm okay with that, because if given a different circumstance with a different performance, then who knows what would have been said, and who knows if it would have been picked up the way it has been picked up.
Are you a Twitter guy at all? Did you see the thread that compared your outfits to Beanie Babies?
No, listen, I have been completely shut off of
Shut
the
up.
world, these last couple of days for obvious reasons. But no, I have a representative who even controls my Twitter anyway. But nah. Let's just put it like this: it's not the first time, or in this case, will be the last time that I'm ever going to be on a meme with something that I wear. I feel good about it. That's who I am at this particular point. And I don't think, what I'm saying, if I come in anything different at this particular point of the juncture, people are going to say, like, what is Cam doing in some gym shorts and some socks and some sandals coming into, a game? Like, I think people kind of look forward to it. I know I do. My mom does. That's what I really do it for.
Thank you.
So.
Thanks.
Next question, Phil Perry, followed by Adam Beasley.
Hey, Kim, I'm curious because obviously you guys are playing a division game this weekend. It's the first place team in the division, and the trade deadline is next week. And I'm wondering if you see this team as being at sort of a crossroads, and if this game might dictate how the rest of the season plays out in some ways. Do you view it that way?
Oh, no, sir. This is a must win for us. And I'm going to control the things that I can control. And, I have 2 or 3 more days to prepare. And that's what I plan on doing.
Do you feel as though the team may look differently if the game doesn't go the way you guys want it to go this weekend, based on who's on the roster because the deadline's coming up?
Man, listen, man, good vibes, good energies. You got to speak things into existence. And I rebuke what you just said. You know what I'm saying, sir? But in all seriousness, no, I don't. That's not something that I can control. I'm pretty sure I got all faith in, the guys in the front office, Coach Bill, and what his desirables are, and that's what I stick to. Like I say, my main focus is to play, a better version of what I've been playing here lately, protecting the football, and that's the key to victory.
Thanks, Kim.
Next question, Adam Beasley, and then the last question will be Andrew Kelly.
Cam, this is my first time calling in. Can you hear me? Just making sure you can hear before I start asking.
I can.
Great. I appreciate that. I'm calling from down in Miami. We're about to break in our own first-round quarterback. I wanted to get your thoughts on Tua, what he's been through, and a little advice you might send his way about what's in store for him.
Oh, my goodness. It's crazy. So I get home last night, and I don't know if it was a rerun or it was just his show. My cousin had it on, and it was a great piece, just showing. I never really knew him, and still don't really know him, but I think he's a great person. He's one of the few people that you don't necessarily have to know, but you just say, man, he looked like a good dude. You know what I mean? And he went to the other school for, that we don't speak of, being from my alma mater. But at the end of the day, I would say, man, just take it off for what it's worth, man. Just stay prepared and know what you're good at. Because if you know what you're good at, you know what you can always revert to. And, he has all the skill sets to be a great quarterback in this league, and I'm wishing him the best of luck unless he's going against us.
Thank you, Cam.
Last question, Andrew Callahan.
Cam, first, real quick, I know you mentioned seeing different looks, and that directs how you need to run the offense. So I'm curious if your time with Coach McDermott all those years practicing against his defense in Carolina, does that give you any sort of familiarity going into Buffalo, even though you haven't seen him yet?
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. But, I'm pretty sure Coach McDermott was going to have and will have some type of wrinkles. He's a great coach, man. He's been doing a great job there, him and, Bean, and just getting the right guys in for what they're trying to do. And I've been extremely impressed and, look forward to a great competitive battle on Sunday.
Cool. And then more broadly, I know you mentioned earlier just kind of being on a learning curve, the past couple of weeks in the offense as a whole. So besides thinking maybe a little bit too much on the field, and answer this however you want, what else do you feel like you've learned most the last couple of weeks here through the struggles?
Losing is not acceptable in this locker room, in this county, in this state, in this area, in this region. So, Cameron Newton, you need to pick your expletive up. That's what I've learned.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Thank you very much, Cam. Thanks, everyone. I apologize to those who didn't get to.
We're changing the way we run with contactless ordering, drive-thrus, curbside pickup, and delivery. So you can still get your favorites, and the only thing you have to touch is your phone. Order on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'.
In New England, we are resilient. It takes hard work to earn respect. Sometimes it takes decades. And it always takes someone being on your side.
For over 60 years, this team has transformed itself into a championship organization. For over 160 years, our team has demonstrated a similar mentality. There are no days off. Our front lines are fortified by people who sacrifice individuality for the team. Our shelves are also stocked with the best quality products and ingredients. Our team members know their roles. We're proud to do our jobs. Shaw's, the official supermarket of the 6-time champion New England Patriots.
My Caleb sofa and love seat. With Bob's discount, you get both pieces for just $7.99.
$7.99? Are you joking?
Do I look like I'm joking?
Yes. You look like you're joking.
I'm serious.
Cool.
Get Bob's discount!
We're changing the way we run with contactless ordering, drive-thrus, curbside